Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of This Might Not Go Well. Yeah. Episode 118. We in the building. You already know who it is. It's the host with the most, Brezzy, a.k.a. Poppy Sazon.
And it's just me. It's Slick. How y'all doing, everybody?
Yeah, you already know how this goes. Please follow us on all social media. This might not go well. If you need branding deals, business opportunity, please email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. And if you are listening to this on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, please 5-star and leave us a review because that helps out with the algorithms. All right, episode 118. Weekly check-ins. How you doing this week, brother?
I'm chilling, man. I can't complain. Just been working like crazy. Getting, like I said, opportunity coming up, so I got to get my mental right. But everything else is copacetic. I can't be mad. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, bro. I didn't mention this on the last podcast, but shout out to all my Zoes out there for Haitian Flag Day. You already know what it is. Haitian Immigrant Heritage Month. You know what it is. Got glop boom out here. But other than that, I'm doing Gucci, baby.
All right, let's jump into this. We got an action-packed segment, toxic segment. Might be a little long today. Got a special guest, so we're gonna knock these first topics out for y'all.
Yeah, so you're a teacher, right? You had to do a little prom activity before that. But quick thoughts. What's your thoughts on Bronny prom outfit and him having a white girl, real quick?
Well, I legit just shot this young lady for her prom. Shout out to Morgan. But yeah, I think Bronny, he's rich. So chrome hearts, accessories, prom. He's bronze
I ain't gonna lie, my boy dripping in fashion. He had no undershirt on.
He ain't need one. You don't need an undershirt. Or you got to do a tank top if you want to do anything. But his shit was clean. Him having a white girl, that don't really bother me. I think that you are what you are around. He's at the school. There's probably not a lot of sisters. Even if there are, he kicking it with the white girl. Who cares? It's like it's all fun. I think we get on a kid. We gotta remember, kids are kids. You go and date what you see or what you around. And it's prom. He's about to go to USC with all the girls. He's gonna be living life. If he end up with a white girl, so be it. Who cares? But
yeah, I should have seen Superman. I saw a lot of people on Twitter going after him like, yo, you gotta understand, he's in, I don't even know what part, Crescentwood, whatever. None but majority of white people. So if he ended up with a white girl, and it's the same girl that he went to prom the previous year. So it is what it is. On to the next topic over here. We're gonna take our time with this one because she's a legend, and she passed away. But R.I.P. to Tina Turner.
Absolutely.
Oh man, like what, Slick, what I recently found out, that she hated the movie. You know how iconic that movie with Angela Bassett and Lawrence Fishburne, and how much everybody refers to that movie. People still use the meme. I didn't know she couldn't stand the sight of that movie. So all the time I've been using the meme and everything, it was kind of like slightly disrespectful, though. I ain't gonna hold you. I was shocked to hear about that.
Hey man, I think a lot of times you think your biopic is kind of like your send off as an artist, even though you have a major impact. So I think the fact that she didn't like it, I mean, it's still an iconic movie in the Black lexicon. We still, a lot of people, Angela Bassett is Tina Turner to a lot of people. But I mean, Let's just throw this on. Let's get some streams for her real quick. This is What's Love Got to Do with It. Tina Turner. We're gonna run this real quick.
Yes. R.I.P. to the queen of rock and roll, Tina Turner, icon, one of Beyonce's role models. So I know Beyonce wrote a heartfelt letter to her. So sending condolences to her family. Shout out to her. 83 years old. You feel me? So she lived a fulfillment life. She lived a tough life, but I know towards the end, she was shown love. So R.I.P. to the queen of rock and roll, Tina Turner. Okay, next topic, Slick. We're gonna do this real quick because we're not a political podcast, but Florida's governor, DeSantis, announced his run for presidency. Slick, you the political god. What's your thoughts?
I think anybody that has any kind of like news pulling politics, eventually you're going to try to run for president. And DeSantis, for all the crazy shit that he's done in Florida, he stays in the news, right? So what? Any press is good press. His name is out there, probably a lot more so with conservatives in the positive run. You follow the Trump moniker. So the fact that he's, has this run and he has actual political ties and has been in the political game for a while, he's setting himself up. Does he win? I don't know. I doubt it. But you never know. All you need to do is give yourself a chance. We didn't think We didn't think Trump could win. And now, matter of fact, now DeSantis is giving himself a shot. That's all you can really do in that space. So hopefully, the Democrats have some kind of plan that get somebody out there that can, create some steam.
Biden didn't say he's going to be running.
And again, hopefully Democrats have a plan to get somebody out there that can do something, to rally the people. We all know how the government works. Even if you did get somebody with the right ideas in the political office, there's so much red tape and so many other factors to go through. We just hope somebody can get out there and fix some of the shit that we in right now. That's probably my take on that.
I ain't gonna hold you. They're saying it possibly. This is the better. This is once again we fall into the battle of the
best of the worst,
the lesser of two evils again. The way we did it with Biden and Trump. They're saying if you do let this man in, he probably might be 10 times worse than Trump because he actually plays the political game better than Trump. So once again, guys, pay attention to the votes and pay attention to not only the presidency, but also the local as well, because a lot of local governments are doing a lot of things in the community that's going underway, even in New York its own. So pay attention to the local politics as well. Now, on to the next topic. John Morant, aka John Wick, posted some cryptic message on his Instagram before deactivating it, which kind of spooked the cops to do a wellness check on him. What's your thoughts?
I think when you make a lot of money, people are going to check on you, especially with all the turmoil he's probably been under. And, in this age, when you don't get any information, you get some shit like the shit he posted, you will overreact. But at the same point, nigga is about to get paid 200 something, or at least $193 million. He wasn't going to kill himself. He wasn't offering himself. I think that we do tend to overreact because of the suicidal nature of this era and time with like highly publicized suicides and whatnot. So that's nothing to joke about. But John Morant is definitely just trying to do what he should have done in the first place. Just stay off Instagram. Stay off live. He did it in a dramatic fashion, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, we got to just respect the man's privacy. I'm glad he's okay. And I hope he's finding ways to secure that bag because, losing $40 million and possibly being suspended.
John, you ain't low, nigga. You did the same trick niggas do to get their girl back. When you tell the girl, I haven't been eating, I haven't been sleeping, I'm going to kill myself if I don't have. Nigga, you ain't low, nigga. Good move by your PR team, nigga. I'm on to you, nigga. I know that trick. Real niggas have done that before to get their girl back. You trying to get the NBA back. Cool, Brody. I pray for your mental health too, and I hope you feel me. You do well.
You ever had to do that? You ever had to tell a girl, I'm gonna kill myself if you don't answer the phone? You ever had to do that?
Yeah.
Oh,
you ain't low, nigga.
Oh, that's wild. I hate
well, real niggas know. Real niggas know that the heat is on you right now, so niggas gonna let you rock out. But once you in the clear, my nigga, we gonna clown you about this.
He lucky SNL was on strike. They would have got that man out the paint.
That's a fact. On to the NBA playoffs, man. Oh man, we one step closer to the final round, and Lakers got swept. I don't really want to talk about this, Slick, but go ahead.
Braun had a torn ligament. He played well. They lost by a combined 24 points. It was the third or fourth.
D'Lo, I don't know what the fuck D'Lo was doing this whole series. This nigga was brick by brick by brick. I thought this nigga was Franklin Saint out there. You feel me?
Nah, D'Lo, he just sort of kind of player is. At this point, he's a high level role player, but he's not a star. And I think that's what you need. You need a star creator next to LeBron. And I think with a guy like D'Lo, he's like, he plays like AD. He'll give you 31 game and then 7 the next. He didn't give a shit in the conference line. But again, they lost by 24 points. It was like the fourth shortest point margin in a sweep in NBA history. So you say you got 3 Jokic crazy threes, a Jamal Murray crazy 3, those 2 technical fouls, the defensive 3 seconds, the what's it called? The flagrant foul called on D'Lo in game 1. Right there, we almost up to like 18 points, right? LeBron misses a couple. He misses 6 points in the game 1. You literally have the 20. I just literally named 24 points that swung the series. So it was a close sweep. It could have easily went other ways, but Denver Nuggets were a better team, and I want to give them their credit. Congratulations to them. Jokic, they would have us debate. If he wins this ring, where does he stand? I think he's top 20 all time.
Whoa.
I'm going to tell you why. Numbers that we've never seen, efficiency that we've never seen, and he's delivering. He's been... You can't.
Now, if you want to say he's like top 3 currently right now, cool. I'm with you on that.
How many?
But now, when you say the top 20 overall, I can't because of the big men. Because of the big men that are on the list.
Name 20 all time.
He would not be able to play.
Name 20 players, 19 players all time that have his impact, his numbers, and his accolades. If he wins a championship,
being a slave of the moment.
How?
Because I'm telling you, if he was in the big man era, he is not doing what he's doing.
But you can say that about
not doing what he's doing.
That's like saying Shaq playing this era is doing what Shaq was doing, and it's widespread.
If Shaq took care of his weight, because he was faking this era a little bit. If he took care of his weight, nigga could have been eating crazy.
He could have averaged.
You telling me he's more skilled than Hakeem?
I didn't say. I said 19 players. Name 19 players. I didn't say big men. I said.
Yeah, but Hakeem is in the top 20.
Okay,
he's part of the top 20.
Hakeem is better.
Tim Duncan.
Okay, it's 2 players.
What you gonna call it? Shaq. He's not better than Shaq.
He's better than Shaq is better than him.
You got Kareem.
All right, 4.
Who else? Who else is a bit? Will. You got to put Will over him.
Why?
The stats.
Okay,
hey, man.
This man is averaging.
We too young to say that we saw him play.
Understandably, but Jokic is averaging. He's playing point guard at the center.
To be honest with you, David Robinson can't fake give him a run for his money.
David Robinson
can't give him a run. Now, if you put him over David Robinson, I'm not going to argue too much here and there. But David Robinson was cold.
All right,
he had a quadruple double.
Okay, Jokic is he's averaging for the season. I'm saying, okay, but top 25 all time is taking all errors to account. All right, I'll say he's better than the only player in the league right now in the last 10 years that's probably giving him a run after the Bron Kobe era. Outside of Bron, KD, and you could argue if he wins this
Embiid.
And if he wins this championship, he's better than Embiid. If he wins this championship,
I'm not going.
If he wins this championship, you could argue that his impact is better than Giannis because he's an offense all to himself. Giannis gets 30 because he's running straight through. He plays great defense. I'll give you that. Mm-hmm. But you could argue they both will have one championship. I'm not saying it's guaranteed. I'll say 25. I'll adjust it to. I'll say he could be top 25 all time. Just in terms.
Now he can. To me, he can take Patrick Ewing's spot, even though Patrick Ewing's a Knicks legend. Shout out to Patrick Ewing, but that's a debate for me. But if you put him over him, then I'll be okay. I'm not going to fight you on that.
I'm saying impact too. Like Ewing has gone. He was a Knick. He was a great player.
Bill Russell.
He's not taking Bill Russell. He's not taking Bill. But it's defense. But I'm just saying, impactually, if he wins this ring, the way it's looking with the impact, when the way they play when the team is injured and when they're healthy, you could argue he has a chance to be a top 25 player when it's all said and done. Top 20.
I'll put him top 30.
All right.
You know what? If Moses Malone in there, then he could take Moses Malone's spot. Then, so I'll give you that top 20 if he takes Moses Malone's spot. But as a big man, he's in the top. He's probably the top 15 big man. I'll have to sit
and
here
the top players
list.
of all time. No, big men is probably 8 of them in the top 20. So you're saying he could be? Yeah, if you could say you can't name 10 big men better than him all time. And talking about
he's in the top. He's in the top. I won't say top 12 big man. Top 12 big man.
When it's all said and done, because his game is not predicated on athleticism, you could argue he's a top 20 player.
Also, shout out to Knicks legend, Denver Nuggets legend, even Thunder's legend for his short stint, even Trailblazers. Goddamn, he was on so many goddamn teams. I'm going to give it the Lakers legends, even though he didn't really do that well in the Lakers that much. Carmelo Anthony officially retires after 19 season, leaving LeBron the only active player from 2003 year. What's your thoughts?
Oh man, it's worth it. It sucks the way he went out because he should have had 30,000 points. The way they did him in Houston that year, and the year they kept him out of the league, and then not bringing him back this year, he was 1,200 points away or something like that. I think he deserved to get that 30,000. It's gonna be sad. A lot of kids are not gonna know how nice Melo was. Melo was offensively, he had everything you wanted, and I think it was hard for him when you play one way your whole career. It's hard to to adjust.
Yeah. And the era shift wasn't made for his game per se.
Yeah, he was all middies, 3 dribbles, hold the ball.
Because the thing about LeBron is not a score mentality. So he's more of a passer, and then he gets open due to his passing. So this era change didn't affect him that much, and he was able to adapt. But the one-on-one thing that Carmelo does and the slowing it down, he's just a victim of the era. There's plenty of NBA superstars that were a victim of the era shift. But Carmelo Anthony, he's the only Melo, so I don't want to hear you talking about LaMelo as Melo. No. There's no, and don't put nobody under no hoodie shit. There's only one hoodie Melo. Don't disrespect him. I also want to shout out to everybody that showed him wild love. I love seeing all the NBA players and teams show him love. That's dope. Even though it kind of sucks that the Denver Nuggets went to the finals on the day that he retired, kind of took away his shine a little bit. But shout out to Melo. On to the next one. Devin Haney fight, man. Do you think he stole that fight?
It was very close. I think that public perception and media perception painted it as he stole that fight. A lot of boxers like Shakur Stevenson have said that, it was a lot closer than that. It was either a draw or a 7-5 for, I think, either him or Loma. But I think it's easy for pundits to have a discussion and say this is a fixed fighter. We know boxing can be bad. We've seen a couple weeks ago, we saw a fight that was stopped prematurely, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think this fight was very close. Two competitors. I just noticed that today, right as we were recording, they updated the boxing standards. So now Lomachenko is still the number one contender. So they're probably going to fight again to, try to have a decisive victory. And we got to wait for the Shakur Stevenson fight. But if he moves up, he might move to 140. So right now, it's in a position where everybody gets what they want. He moves up to 140, fights Garcia and the rest of them. And then you get Shakur Stevenson versus Lomachenko. And everybody says Shakur is the truth. I've heard Shakur, and shout out to Southside Jetty. He's been on the Shakur Stevenson train for a while. Everyone says Shakur is the best boxer in that 135 division. And you got Tank, you got Haney, you got a couple of guys up there, man. So I'm excited to see what happens. And I know they just announced the Crawford versus Spence fight.
Yes.
Boxing is in a good place.
This fight, whoo.
It's in a
should have been trying to go down for years.
Yeah, so we getting that too. So I think just especially as I've started to learn how to box this as a cardio sport, you really understand that the precision and technique it takes. So the fact that fight was close and Loma, they said it, Loma was getting his hits, but he was also getting hit. And at the same point, Haney was getting hit and he made adjustments in the late rounds to try to save points. You take it. They're going to fight again. We'll see it, hopefully, unless he moves up. And either way, we got great storylines. I think the thing about boxing, we're getting storylines now.
Yes.
From multiple fighters. And the pound-for-pound list, fighters are fighting each other. Big names are going at each other.
Because before, it was just only really Floyd Mayweather that was getting all this excitement. We was going after Canelo or Triple G, people, but it wasn't as loud. Maybe because, they weren't American born, so they couldn't really promote it the way they could promote the other fighters. But I'm excited, just like you said. For Devin Haney, I just want to say, brother, keep your head low this time, because I know you've been doing a lot of press runs before the fight. This next fight that you take, bro, blow the next opponent out the water, bro. You need to show them that you not only won this fight, but you are a true boxer. Because I'm seeing a lot of not only fighters, but a lot of other folks questioning that victory. So I ain't going to question it because I don't know boxing all that well as far as scoring wise. Keep your head low this time because I know you like to talk a lot. And this next opponent, do them bad. I'm talking about make them look silly out there so you can gain your reputation back. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, we good. Let's get this on the week. We can get our fun toxic section set up.
Yes. If you're listening on YouTube, please exit and go to your favorite streaming platform, whether that is Stitcher, Apple, Spotify, Pandora. Be on Pandora, and any other place. We literally everywhere that you could think of. iHeart, Speaker, you name it, we're there. And go listen to our song of the week, or you go to our Apple Music playlist or our Spotify music playlist and go listen to our previous songs of the week. What's your song of the week this week, brother? All right, so that was our song of the week. You can find our previous song of the week on our Apple Music playlist or our Spotify music playlist, but that's not what you're here for. You're here for the people's choice, the people's favorite, Slick. Drop it.
I can be toxic, but so what? You gonna love it here. Shit, fuck is you talking about? We have fun over here. It's very fun here.
Indeed. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Toxic Service announcement. All right. You already know how this goes. But we got a special guest with us this week, okay? We have Sonata, the silencer, in the building. Talk to the people.
Hello. I'm happy to be here.
Yes.
It was too much decorum in that greeting. Hold on, she was too polite because it's not about to be a polite.
Too polite.
You was
That's
too
crazy.
polite. We're the polite. I need you to come harder, Sonata. Let them know.
I'm happy to finally be on the This Might Not Go Well podcast. I'm a listener, so you know.
Oh, you hear that? You feel me? A listener. Shout out to y'all. If you want to join, email us at thismightnotgo@gmail.com or on social media. On all platforms at This Might Not Go Well. But since you are listening, you know the TSA, the Toxic Service Announcement. It's a safe space to be toxic, where there's no hold bar, no judgment, unless there's something crazy. We got a couple topics here today. We actually got a lot. And a lot of stuff been brewing in social media, Slick. All right, Slick, imagine, let me paint this story for you too. Imagine, you love your partner, by the universe or whatnot, they tragically passed away. Damn. Sad. You're posting memories of them like, oh my God, I don't know if I could ever love someone like you before. Oh my God, you just my world. Then soon you start seeing on social media other people are posting your partner, but it's not friends. It's other partners posting them saying that how much they reminisce and how much they love your partner in a romantic way. What's your thoughts?
Wait. Like they was current partners? These like ex-partners?
Yeah, meaning that while he was your partner.
Whoa.
She was your partner.
Time out, pause, relax. Yes, go ahead. Sorry.
I mean, it's both. Yeah, both.
Relax.
They had other partners too.
Oh,
you was in a monogamous relationship while they was in a poly relationship.
They was outside and I was in the crib chilling.
Yeah.
Ain't no fucking way, boy.
So to give a bit of background to the audience, so on Twitter, RIP to homie, I don't even know his name, but his photos is being passed around a lot on Twitter. Well, I ain't gonna lie to you, he was a GOAT before he died. He had a whole bunch of 9s and 10s, but it shows that while the girls were showing him love, I guess the current girlfriend found out and holds a whole debate of what would you do if that happened to you?
That's what happened when you date the funny nigga. This is what happened when you date the funny nigga. I was like, oh shit. Cause I'm like, was they in full blown relationship? If it happened to me, I'm devastated. I'm out here thinking, oh man, he was my first, my last, my everything, and he was everybody else's anything. God damn it. I'm torn. I'm destroyed. But I'm like,
I'm going to that funeral and shooting shit up.
What if you just say?
Me too. I would too.
What if you just say, fuck God, you think I can't give a fuck about a nigga shooting up in the church? And like, yeah, nah, it's over. It's over. Like, you gotta die. But it's like, fuck. If it's just the flip side, like if it was me, like, girl, I was amazing when you met me. You thought you was gonna let. And by the way, today's thoughts are brought to you by Alizé. These are not my natural thoughts. It's that blue water talking. But yeah, nah, I'm definitely distraught. Somebody gotta die. I'm gonna have to shoot at her mama or something like that. Like I got empty the clip. So you're not gonna fight for the top spot. You're not gonna show them that you really love that partner more than them. My love is not game show worthy. I'm boring as fuck. I want to sit here and watch movies and talk shit and play board games. I don't know. I don't want to fight for your love. What is wrong with you?
Come on now. You got to start posting videos, conversation. You got to screenshot text messages like, oh my God, I love you. Oh, I love you, stink.
Yo, let's keep it a stack. Let's keep it a bead. This is a totally different argument for men and women.
That's a fact.
Because you know what happens when it's dudes, it's going to get disrespectful real quick. As soon as you say something, now it's a video.
As soon as I drop a video of her sucking,
I'm about to say somebody sucking dick. It's a video of somebody sucking dick, dropping immediately. Oh, word, this was you mean this girl right here? Like that's happening, and that's the scary part. It's like as soon as you say something, the embarrassing. What you gonna do? Fight your girl? She dead. What she gonna say? She gonna be like, it's over.
Yeah,
what can I do?
Let a nigga tell me he smelled her back shot air. I'm airing shit out. It's lit. If you tell me how my girl back shot air smell like, it's lit. You feel me? Shoot shit up. Oh, we got it. Yo, it's up and it's stuck forever.
I don't know, Sonata.
Why you quiet over there? You a listener over here. Come on.
Yo,
now.
I am. You know, I gotta hear the male's perspective first because y'all are just jokes. Because it's true. Because what y'all would do is show the video. That's what y'all would do.
Absolutely.
That's the first thing. But the girls would be fighting over who, like, oh, who he loved me more. He loved me more. Like, that's me personally. I might not go to the funeral. I don't know you. Obviously, I don't know you. Like, it's not a double life. It's a quadruple life.
His mama gonna call you and tell you.
It's a tradition. Your grandpa, you know, back in the days, the grandfather. That's when you find out about the other family that your grandfather, great grandfather had.
But then it's like, who was the main, right? Like,
word. Who do you go home to?
Like, I probably wasn't the main at that point.
But you was the main in your mind, and that's why
no. We're not doing that. No, because think about it. Like, the main is the one that they coming home to. You feel me? Like, if you with somebody in a relationship, and they not you're not spending more than 4 nights together, something wrong. Somebody lying. Think about that. Especially
and it's been a couple of years.
He traveling for business.
Oh, that's a good one. I gotta write that one down. Never mind. I'm just playing. Yeah. That's a good one. That's what our grandparents used to say. They was driving trucks. I remember that. They driving trucks. Your
my mom is sick. I'm taking care of her. Mm-hmm. You can use that for temporary.
Anything they've ever said in a Tyler Perry movie, like they that shit has been used. That's the wildest shit. Tyler Perry really be telling the game. Oh, she had a business trip.
I honestly, I feel like people write their whole life stories to Tyler Perry, and he just be using it.
Get in
it
because he already knows
the movie.
He doesn't.
What life story was you throwing kids out the window? I want to know what life story.
That was based off a book or a play. So some other sick person wrote that. But everything else, I feel like Tyler Perry was going through old Twitter back when there really was no filter, and it's like, oh, that's what happened. Let me get that because now you got all these robo tweets. So it's really a bunch of fake scenarios. That's why we ain't had a good Tyler Perry movie in a minute. But them OG joints, like I was you can't make that shit up. She came home and found her stuff in the middle of the hallway, getting kicked out for the light skinned girl, and fell in love with a bus driver. Like what? With bad.
No, that was crazy.
With a wig, cornrows on. I ain't gonna hold you.
But those were those.
That was a terrible wig.
Tyler Perry is high budget Tubi. If we keeping it a stack, I'm sorry. I support the brother for all that he's done.
Facts though.
Tyler Perry is Tubi before Tubi. Because think about the wild ass storylines. I was watching Tubi with Shorty a couple months ago. There was some movie about these girls they was born men. They turned into women, and they was out here scheming and scamming. And I was sitting here watching like this is some sick shit, but I could not turn that shit off. And I was like, this is Tyler Perry.
Yo, I told you. What was that shit called that we was talking about a few weeks ago?
Acrimony.
Yes, I ain't gonna hold you. That shit got me hooked on TikTok. I was like, how the fuck she get upset that he up and he gave her money back? If I was up, if you left me and divorced me and I got up, I'm flaunting in your face. I'm driving by your house. Yeah.
All right, you said that, right? You driving by your house. You got 10 million. His shorty got 25 million and more coming. So when your 10 million run out, she re-upping. That was supposed to be you. I feel her pain. You got to kill everybody on the boat too.
Just start selling coochie. I ain't gonna hold you. When in doubt.
OnlyFans is up right now.
It is. I was about to say shit.
OnlyFans is real up.
I'm about to say. I saw a tweet the other day. They was like, niggas only hate OnlyFans because they know they dick is only worth 10 cents. I was like, God damn, you ain't never told no lie.
But I mean, if you even in the porn industry, you already know niggas get paid less. So, but you just happy to be there. You know what I mean? Type shit.
Shit is sickening, bro. But nah, if I was literally if I found out my shorty had other dudes that thought that they was the main dude, cause we know women keep their shit tight, but at a point, women lies just get stupid. You just be like, girl, ain't no fucking way you was at the hairdresser for 4 days. What is wrong with you? That was just stupid. Like, your hairdresser's closed on Sundays. What? Like, just make a better lie. You was at church. Something, please.
I'm telling you, y'all, women are lucky that guys don't
give
pay
a fuck
attention as much as women do. You feel me? If guys
I don't know. My
more,
ex did. Like,
because he loves you.
He was paying attention. But he was paying attention to stuff that, like, he was making up stuff. I'm like, whoa,
shit.
huh? Like,
was he doing dirt? Because usually when niggas do that, he was doing dirt.
I'm about to say,
yes.
When you cheat, like, ooh, that cheat back gonna hurt. Nah, I mean, I gotta watch her every calculated maneuver. Where is she going?
Ladies, at any point, ladies, if you're a faithful lady and your man starts to check on you and try to catch you in some shit, He cheating. I ain't gonna hold you. Put that out there right now. He doing something that he's not supposed to do, and he's trying to justify the reason why he did that.
Damn, Breeze Harvey. God damn. You
Shit, I forgot.
This is exactly why.
Wait, I said I will do this once a week now. I said I'm gonna give the game out, and I'm gonna see how many girls follow it, and if they don't, that means hey. You can't
but I've heard that before. I heard that before though.
You got. I mean, I don't know. I keep
you out the game. You, it's good for you though.
That's fine.
I just gotta deal with the consequences.
Yep. Shit.
So y'all not gonna fight for your
what?
Love.
The other nigga won. And we keeping it a stack. Let's just be completely honest here, completely transparent. And this is gonna sound biased. It's gonna sound wild. As a man, what's your shorty cheat on you? You lost. There's nothing you can do. You can't. There's no going to him man to man. There's no pulling up to fight him. What you fighting for? Stupid. He won. And then if you lose, it's a double whammy. Right? There's no conversation about it. Why? How could you do this to me? You weren't paying attention to me. I was going through something.
Yo, I can't hold you. I hear that a lot. Like, yo, what you mean I wasn't paying attention to you? I thought communication was key. Now it's something communication stopped on your end and dick kept in your mouth. What the hell are you talking about over here?
It was dick over words at that point, and now I'm just sitting here with, well, shit. What am I supposed to do? There ain't no song for this shit. What we got, Mario?
No, because they switching up on you. They gaslighting you like, oh, you know what? I should have been better, babe. I should have been paid more attention to your need. I should have fought for us. I'm like, whole time.
It was my fault. Like, so you heard? I did that. What are you? What?
I pushed your wing.
So I made you suck dick. That was my fault because I was tired. Okay, see, you can't do nothing as a woman.
And I hate when they be like, oh, I don't know how it happens. So magically your clothes just on some anime shit disappeared.
Wait, no.
What was something from My Hero Academia? Every time he gets the strongest character, but every time he uses powers, his shit fall off. It was just like that. Like, come in, girl.
And all of a sudden you just happily land on a bed. So that means like, so that means you had your clothes disappeared. You had to land in the bed. Or if it wasn't a bed, that means you was fucking outside, which even makes it. Matter of fact, hold on, quick question. If your girl cheats on you, would you rather her fuck on a bed or outside somewhere?
Why are we doing this? Was he? Oh, I don't fuck.
I think regardless.
Yo, this is, but yo, Sonata.
Which one is worse? Which one is worse? It's like you don't have no decorum to cheat on me in a bedroom, bitch.
But no. I'm gonna fuck your head up. Because either way, right? Because in the bed, how many steps did it have to take to get to the bedroom before you was like, I'm bugging the fuck out?
But
outside,
if my girl was getting dogged out in the alleyway, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm like, oh, you cheating on me, but you got dogged out in the alley.
I'm gonna fuck you up again, because if alcohol and emotions was involved, it's not gonna work. But you could sort of rationalize. All right, she was fucked up in the moment. To go from point A, which may be work or the club, to get in a vehicle, to get to somebody's door, to get past their bathroom, to get into their bedroom, to get naked, to do it. Probably do it again, and then still try to come home before the sun is up. Think about that. Alleyway, I take the steps out. Alleyway, drunk, fuck it. I'm mad. This person didn't respond back fast enough. Oh, you look good. Kiss, come right here. You in the car crying in 30 minutes. If you hurt.
Oh, but
that was a whole scenario.
In the bedroom, you could go a couple rounds.
Exactly. You could fuck crazy. Outside, you almost already.
So cheat on me in public then.
I'm about to say, because think about it. Depending on where you at, you a couple blocks, you get caught, you a registered sex offender if you buy a park or something like that. So it's clipped. Think about it's a lot of risk. It's ignorance. It's stupid. But going to somebody's crib, you got to die. You're not my girl.
You know what? You make sense, brother. I ain't gonna hold you. I have no rebuttal.
I'm saying I'm sensitive. I would think of every scenario and I'd be like, next topic.
Okay. Now, Rubi Rose, we love Rubi Rose over here. Maybe not her music, but her personality. So she recently did a YouTube video with Zia. Shout out to Zia in Bilu. She talked about what type of man that she's attracted to. You want to play the clip real quick?
Let's go. Hold on. Keep talking. Video acting funny.
All right, Rubi Rose is a Eritrean woman over here, known for her song Big Mouth. She was in a public relationship with DDG. I'm just saying shit just past time now. But, DDG. I ain't gonna lie. DDG is I ain't gonna hold you. This is probably one of the times when you don't want a popular girl.
Because you have a type.
All right, I'm ready, y'all. Let's get it.
All right, go ahead.
I like guys that don't like me, and when they start liking me, I don't like them, and it's really really sad. It's weird, but unless I really, really, really like them, then I'll still like them. But I like when guys like act like they don't like me and don't act interested, and you know what I'm saying?
Nah, me personally, I feel like she's got to take that to therapy. She got to take that to therapy.
Why? It's been like that since middle school. It's been like that since middle school.
But you heard that since middle school.
Yeah.
How old are you?
Some people don't.
How old are you?
Like
Will you still think that way?
She's like 23. You can tell a girl with low self-esteem. That's all it takes. A pretty girl with low self-esteem. That is her MO. She don't know how fine she is. And you just, all right, you regular. You treat her like she regular. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Dude, why do girls go crazy for that? When you treat a girl regular, they just
because they gotta prove
they on you now.
They gotta prove to you that they special. Niggas do it too. Like, oh shit, she don't want me. Hold on, nah, come here, ma.
Yeah.
What you mean I can't have you? That's
but we used to be the aggressive.
But that's
we usually go.
But that's the basis of toxic masculinity because that idea is like, oh, you don't want me then? Fuck you then, bitch. A girl can't say that. A girl be like, some girls be like, oh nah, I'm gonna show you I'm in.
I ain't gonna lie, I had a couple of big girls. Hey nigga, what the fuck you mean? You don't want me? I'm like, oh, it's not that I don't. It's just you don't call me at a bad time.
Shout out to the big girls, man. Nah, you wildin'.
Love me a big girl. You feel me? A little more cushion for the push. It was just at the right time for me to hit it, but I hit it.
Big girls be the nicest girls at the party when they upset. They trying to bag you. Like they just be looking at you all happy and shit. Like, hey.
No, and that's what. You know what? Let me air up my grievance because they be at the end trying to scoop a nigga up like I'm roadkill. Like you wasn't checking for me that whole night. Now the club let out. Now you saw me. Now you trying to get at me now.
Yeah, nigga.
So you basically call me a second fiddle over here. That's what you calling me. You calling me leftovers over here.
Ain't nothing wrong
I ain't
with
even
that.
the main course.
I appreciate when a big girl show love in the party, especially back in my outside days. I was like, girl, come let me dance on you real quick. What up, ma? That was my shit.
What? It's
but
like catching two doves at the same time.
You're,
Wait, continue.
You're a fucking asshole. This is exactly why. See, every time I think about putting my face on this podcast, you say some wild shit. I was like, God damn. But nah, Ruby point is it is silly. As mature, consenting, understanding adults, you understand why would you want somebody that doesn't want you. But it's just that idea of like, yo, how could you not want me? Like I'm like I want it. I'm gonna get it. As a guy, I'm about to be Slick Harvey. We will pursue you, buy you flowers, candies, immaculate dates, spend time, stay on the phone 6, 7, 8 hours with you, just to kill. And it's like I never met you afterwards. It's the same process. Just to show you I could do it. Look, I'm fucking you up, B. I told you that Alizé got me on. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Luckily, you didn't make no Incredible Hulk.
I didn't get no Alizé memo. That's crazy.
It was an accident. I was working, and they had all they had was Alizé and Pepsi. I had a Pepsi, and I was like, I gotta get this taste out of my mouth. I had 2 cups of Alizé, and now we're here.
So, Sonata, what do you prefer guys to ignore you or be mean to you?
No. No, I don't. Like, I'm too old for that. Be nice to me. What the hell?
Well, okay, maybe in your younger days.
Be a
back
good
in your
person.
college days.
I don't know. Personally, nobody was checking for me, so I didn't have to go through that. So
why are you lying to the public out here?
I'm not.
They got real dark.
Acting like
They got real.
I'm about to expose her.
I'm not.
I'm about to expose.
Oh, word?
her.
We don't
Go ahead.
expose women on this podcast. Look, this is the shit you be fucking nigga. Shut the fuck up.
I'm about to expose over here.
Go ahead.
You feel me?
How?
She wasn't in a popular group over here. Get the spotlight on 2 popular groups.
So nobody was checking for me. They was checking for everybody else. It was checking for me. I was mixy. I'm very mixy. Y'all know.
You see how
Y'all know how mixy I am.
I was about to say, once I see
now you're not mixing. Now you homebody. You chilling out. You feel me?
With my green screen, I'd be streaming, playing my video games, but I'm still just as mixy.
I'm about to say.
I had a birthday party at my house. Y'all should. I'm surprised y'all wasn't there. Shoot, everybody was there. Like,
I don't know. I ain't check my.
We
Instagram
not outside boys no more. We not back outside boys. No more.
Time out. Hold on, real talk, because that just reminded me. This motherfucker.
Leave that alone.
No,
it's been a couple of weeks.
Thank you for reminding me, Sonata. A couple weeks ago, I had a moment to go outside. I don't know crazy hoe shit, but I was like, shit, it's nice outside. I told him I couldn't do it the day that he wanted to, but I got the whole next day to do it. I told him this on Thursday. Reminded him Friday night. You know this nigga, I called him. He's like, yeah, I ain't going outside today, y'all. I'm sorry, I can't go. I want to go watch a movie.
You hear that? So when y'all talk about Brian be outside, be wilding, listen to this clip over here. He
only want to be outside when he in control, hoe ass nigga. But carry on. carry on.
I'm not outside. I'll be outside on June 24th. You know, pop out. You feel me? Show love is a free event, though. You already know.
It's your event. Shut up. It's your event.
That's the only time I'm outside for the summer. Other than that, indoor poppy. You heard? I'm trying to be a boyfriend material. Apparently, I have a whole stigma against me.
Yeah, you gotta.
I'm
fix
changing
that
my
image.
ways. You see that? I'm trying to change my ways tonight, and he trying to
You
get
gotta
me
fix
back.
that.
He trying to put me back out there. You feel me?
No.
To the demons and goblins. I'm trying to be here with the wholesomes and all that. He trying to have me there with the demons.
I was trying to go outside and drink and just have a little bit of fun. When he's gonna be home by 9:30, you was just being a hoe.
No, because the information we got, that shit started at 10. I already know, that shit started at 9. I know for a damn fact it wasn't going to be popping until probably 11 or so. We was not coming home no time
Yeah, I gotta
soon.
go to the day parties.
That's what we
There
do.
There was none that day.
There was none that day.
Damn, that sucks.
It was none that day. It was disrespectful. But nah, Ruby
Damn.
got it figured. She's telling the simple. I don't want to say call her a simple hoe, but it's simple hoe tactics for men and women. You want what you can't have, and then when you get it, half the time it's not even worth it. That's why niggas don't cheat. Or you shouldn't cheat, because most time you getting it, you're not getting nothing simple. It's gonna be something trash. If we in a stack.
So fellas, be an asshole. They love it. They love it there. You feel me?
Please don't.
Don't be an ass. No. That's not.
Be an asshole until she's 28. For some reason, girls turn 28, they start getting some common sense in them.
Nah. If we are keeping this, there is a certain level of me and you have to be in a shooting to maintain her interest. Because if you are really 100% just open, I don't know. For some odd reason, I feel like the stats are not in your favor. I don't know if there's a sign out there that says, "Oh, he really, really like you. Run away, run for trouble, like run for the hills." But you have to be some level of asshole just to maintain the nuance of the relationship, or the nuance of the courtship, I should say.
Yeah, I realize you got to be mysterious. If a girl can figure you all out, like what you do, how you swing it, like you got to maintain. Like that's why sometimes when you get a girl's number, you don't text her right away or the next day. You wait like a day or two. You feel me? Then you hit her up, and then you talk to her consistently, and then one day you just stop talking.
No.
And you go back and double back again. I'm telling you, fellas, you do that, you got her. I'm telling you that right now.
But time out. You gotta say the whole part, because you also, it can't be like when you go on vacation, because then she's gonna think you a hoe. It gotta be like some real calm shit, like some real like Tuesday to Thursday type jump off. Like, all right, I'm gonna let it breathe.
You text her during the weekends, always the weekends, because you don't want her to do no whole shit. Because when she has the opportunity to do some whole shit, she gonna do it if you don't talk to her. That's why you hit her up on Friday. So you do Tuesday and Thursday radio silence. Then Friday,
look. So I was like, oh shit, you right.
No. Hold on. It's not me. I wasn't in the situation, but one of my close friends was. And
I'm telling you, I'm writing a book, Slick. Hold
on. Because I'm gonna like explain the situation. So they've been talking or whatever, and he would be the type to like not text her back for like 3 days at a time. Couldn't be me. You're dead to me. Me personally. If I don't hear from you in 3 days, something's wrong, obviously. But she just kind of let it go, and she just thought that he would be busy, right? And then he would hit her up on Fridays to see or ask her like, oh, what are you doing on Saturday? Usually, sometimes they'll hang out on Saturdays, and she's like, oh no, I'm busy. And then he's like, let me see you Friday. So, because who's she going to see on Saturday after she sees him on Friday?
Exactly. And she's probably still with him all weekend, depending on the situation.
Yeah, but honestly, it's a toxic situation. It's not going to work out in the long run. So I don't advise it if you want something to work.
It was never meant to work out in the long run. It was never supposed to work out in the long run.
That's not the goal.
That wasn't the goal.
Yeah, that situation.
This got an expiration date.
That's the one. That's the one that's gonna have you crying in the group chat. Either way, on either side. Either dude is saying she ain't let me kill, or the girl saying he still don't want me, and I just necked him down like 30 times this weekend. It's just that's just the situation.
And then fellas is the complete opposite. If she only talking to you during the weekday, she's bored. She's not talking to you on the weekends. She getting blown out. Okay.
That's true. If she's not talking to you the weekend, she go ghost on the weekend. You're not the one. You don't have any.
And don't count Sundays, because Sunday she recovering. She on her good girl. She probably went to service that morning to repent for a second dick that night before. Don't count Sunday as the weekend. If she don't hit you up on Friday, Saturday,
you're not that guy.
Come on now. Well, God did. You heard?
Damn. I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that one.
You see? I'm telling you. Now, Slick, as a responsible friend, right, Slick? Is it your duty to? It's my duty to stop you from being tempted by other fleshes out there, right?
Oh, you're asking me in legitimate? Yeah. Let's go with that.
You know, am I not supposed to hold it down? You know,
it's a level of accountability that I expect my friends to maintain. Yes.
So now, there's a video going on Twitter right now of a guy explaining how he stopped his friend from committing the adultery of the what can I say? This goes against any black man's religion, because you know black men don't cheat. Whoa! Right. Don't put that right. All right. Don't do that. Black men don't cheat. You might think black boys cheat, but not black men. There's a difference. Anyway,
that's their new slogan.
There's a video.
Noted.
That's their new slogan.
Yeah. Black boys cheat. Black men don't. Come on now. It's a different thing.
We'll run with that.
So there was a video guy talking about stopping his guy from cheating and say like, "Yo, you married? Give me back the money if you cheat." Play the video, Slick.
My homeboy got mad at me. Now he ain't talking to me because we in the club and he tried to talk to these women, but he married. And I told him, hey, bro, you need to cut that out. He talking, man, why you hating, bro? I ain't hating. I ain't tell you to walk down that aisle. I ain't tell you introduce me to this woman and you go get that ring on your finger. Got me out on this wedding, spending all this money to come to y'all wedding to watch you come in this club and cheat and mess it all up. That's my money I spent on your wedding. I spent my money on your wedding. And I spent a lot of it too. We all in Vegas and all of that, all these casinos, and I'm spending all of my money. Nah, y'all stand together. You the one introduced me to this lady. Got me calling her sis all the time and all that. I'm not finna be lying in this woman's face. Boy, you better go get you a drink. I pay for it. Get you a drink and sit down somewhere, bro, because you ain't finna. Nah, I spent too much money on y'all wedding.
That's a fact. I ain't gonna get you your drink, but I'm gonna tell you to go get a drink though. But you know, women was like, yes. Oh my God. Yep. But I'm saying guys always been holding their friends accountable. Especially if I met your girl and I call her sis. Like,
wait, hold on. Y'all be holding each other accountable in your group chat?
Yeah, nah. If I never met your girl, no holds barred. Like, it's lit. I don't know, sis. Okay, but
I don't know, sis.
I don't know, sis. But if I know sis and I've been in the presence of her or whatnot, then chill out, gang. You wildin'.
Do they be listening? Like, does anyone listen? Like,
yeah, like not
at that point. At that point, it's up to the constituent to be like, well, this is your conscience.
Yeah, like that's a lot of things. I'm gonna advise you, bro. You wilding, but you like,
word,
bro. I got this. All right, bro.
That's the line. That's the line. My line is, nigga, is you sure? That's what I say.
That's a good one.
I'd be like, nigga,
that's a good one.
I'd be like, nigga, is you sure? Because you can't sleep on my couch. So what you want?
Let them self-reflect. Mm-hmm. Self-reflect first before you get into anything crazy.
I told the boys at the job, I'd be like, yo, look, can you look at yourself in the mirror? Whenever you about to do any dumb shit, if you gonna do this stupid shit, can you deal with the consequences and look yourself in the mirror? As a grown ass man, I carry the same. Yo, can you look at yourself in the mirror? Are you gonna wake up and be fucked up? Cause woo, child, and then marriage. Oh, you shit on me in marriage. We both. I'm burning the house down. Both of us in it. It's over. I'm sorry.
That's a fact. But my whole thing about it is because women on Twitter was like, oh my God, this is the first time, seeing, guys holding. I'm like, guys always hold other guys accountable, but we just don't try to like
ain't much you can do
into it like women. Like women really would be
wait.
Intervention.
Yeah,
Wait. No,
we're not.
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Flag on the play. Woo-hoo. Hold on. Not always. It's a lot of women that be with the shit because they know if she get back single, that she got her whole friend back outside. It's too.
Oh, yeah,
so we're not gonna say women as a collective do this. The same way we can't say men as a collective don't hold their brothers accountable.
Right.
It's a lot of women. It's a lot of women that will see their girl on some fuck shit and will be like, "Oh damn, bitch, you wildin'," but he got his drinks and he got a cute homeboy. So go ahead.
And don't let that nigga be rich.
Money is the great equalizer. NBA? Money is the great equalizer. That nigga making 150, 300K. They don't see nothing.
Your friend going nudge like, I know you love
Andre, but
sterile, but you go fuck with that nigga. He worth 100 mil.
He gonna fund all the girls trip, and Dre not gonna even realize it because I'm gonna be with you. He like me. He call me sis.
Man, I'm gonna tell him that you slept on my couch. Like, girl, go ahead. Game. Like, don't worry.
Yeah, nah.
You already know what it is.
But because it's like, shit. It's the first one. Like, we decided a lot of this might not go well, but this might not go. Because we know what money does in situations, especially when you got timing with your partner. Everything looks nice when y'all got bills and shit, and somebody like, yo, here, take this $1,200 real quick. Hold that. It's light to me. You feel me?
That's a fact.
And a good amount of them won't take it, but there's a few that's gonna think about it, and there's a picture of like, fuck yeah. There's some shit attached to that though. That man, you gonna play some games. It's dangerous. And your homegirl be like, ooh, you fucking, he got what? He drop a Urus? Ooh, girl, we out. I seen the Tubi movies.
You preaching now. but like
some girls would.
Some girls would.
Like
it's not alone, not all.
If I met you and we chop it up, like you the sis for real, then I might stop my guy, be like, yo, you wildin', dog. Don't do it. You got, wifey at home. But if I don't know you, sis, I ain't gonna.
No, question. So you go through the accountability check with your mans. He still go through it. And shorty roll up on you like, yo, it's so-and-so. I don't know what's happening. So-and-so. Like, can you help me? Like, what is he doing? What do you do in that situation? And that's the sis.
Legally blonde.
I ain't never seen him do it.
I don't know. I was in the club with him. Next minute, I turned around. He wasn't there. So
I got sick. Now I got sick.
I don't know. That's telling on him if you're going to say that.
That is telling him.
I honestly, me personally, I wouldn't expect y'all to tell. I wouldn't expect the homeboys to tell on somebody. Like no one expects that.
That's a dirty game. Yeah. Only time,
fellas, if you want to get the drop on your girl, talk to the friend that might be interested in you. You know that friend.
I was about to say, that's the only person that's going to snitch. Somebody that's been trying to dirty Mac, that's willing to dirty Mac, and on either side. That's the one that's telling on both sides.
Anytime you do something cute with your girl in front of your girl, and she kind of be like, "Oh, look at it." I wish I had a girl. You held up for all the information. True.
That's the one you got to watch. The one that like the attention is like, oh, he's a good man, Savannah. For me, it's over. It's over. They telling.
Me,
they telling immediately.
I'm telling you, right? So are you? Do you hold your friends accountable?
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Oh no, you answered too quick. She lying.
Nah, I had to hold my friends. They be holding me accountable. Got to hold us accountable as a group, as a collective. But I don't know.
So do you think? Okay, what do you think more? Women hold their friend group more accountable, or men?
It's even.
I haven't seen the other side of it.
You have homeboys.
They be holding me accountable. They hold me accountable too, but I don't know.
No, that's not. Guys are gonna always hold the girls accountable. They're gonna always hold their homegirls like, yo, you are, because they don't want that done to them. So it's a reflection of them. I'm talking about. You have heard other homeboys that their boys do whatever or hold them down. Who do you think?
I don't know, because now that I think about it, and why is it always the Greeks? No, not me to call y'all out, but it's always the Greeks, and they don't. I don't think they be holding each other accountable.
That's not true.
Me personally, I've seen something. I've seen a few things where people's homeboys seen them do some stuff, or like tried to bag girls in front of them, and they did not say anything. Like it was not a
their colors
to the
wasn't blue and white,
side. It wasn't a no.
Thank you. That's the only thing I need to know. Their colors was not blue and white. So if they was doing that, if you saw that, then hey, I can't hold them. That's not.
No matter the letter, we all Greek together. So
no, I don't know. I don't practice that. I don't know where you got that from. No. Oh no.
Oh, I love it here. And tonight's message is brought to you by Alizé, just in case you forgot.
Alizé, sponsor us. I don't even know what they doing out there, but sponsor us. You heard?
They brought great
send us a
content.
couple bottles. You heard?
That's what they
We can
did.
make Alizé Palooza. Fuck out of here.
I'm not gonna lie. As a grown man, I felt sus about the Alizé, and then that shit hit, and I was like, I don't even care no more. This shit is nice. I like this. It's like what? 20?
That might have to be the next bottle I purchase. Not gonna hold you.
This is great conversation juice. It's like high alcohol wine. I'm like, ooh, I'm nice. Where we going next, y'all?
So wait, so Slick, the next topic, you brought this up. Liking a side chick more. You want to expand on it?
Yeah, so I was scrolling through TikTok, and I was scrolling through Twitter, actually, where I came across a video where, I forget the name of the podcast, but essentially they were having a conversation. This girl came up and was like, hey, I'm messing with this dude. He got a girl, but he liked me more. You think it's a chance he leave his girl? And then they ripped off and like, of course, I'm going to play the clip so y'all can get a little context of it, a little bit of it, and then we'll go back into what we're going to talk about.
You was willing to fit into my life exactly the way I needed you to fit in. You feel me? I can like you right where you at. You don't want no more. You ain't asking for shit. Hell yeah, I like you. You mean I get to still go home to my girl? Yes, I like you a lot. I'ma talk to you a lot. You mean you gonna get up? You actually okay with me having to get off the phone when my girl walk in? Yeah, I like you, baby. I like you a lot. A whole lot.
And that's of tonight's conversation podcast.
Oh, man. That nigga is preaching. Oh my God.
But yo, it was just an interesting conversation because I was like, I think a lot of people was focusing on different snippets of it. Like if you played a certain part, it seemed like at first, oh, he was with the shits until you heard the context of like, yeah, I like you because you fit into my world where I need you to fit in. And Shorty, they played her section where it's like, yeah, I'm with this dude, but he got a girl or a wife or whatever, and he told me he liked me more. So like, what do I do to make him my man? It's like, yeah, there's like they just call her trifling and shit. But I was like, it's an interesting conversation to have because when you really think about what a side piece is, that is the definition. I don't have to do nothing but use my already available time to fit you in. And when I can't, you just take it. So I was want to know what y'all thoughts was on the topic.
Slick, and also the available time is usually just fun time. So the emotional labor that I have to carry during a relationship is non-existent in that because frankly, we don't have time like that for me to carry that labor. So what does that lead? Fun time, which means that's a good time for me. So of course I'm gonna like you better, and especially if you know you the side chick, and I don't have to lie and make you think that you're not what you really are. I like you more. Matter of fact, you might be right. I might love you more than my girl.
No. But that was a point. That's another point he made though. He said, of course I like you. I don't love you more than my girl. I am not leaving my girl. There is no condition that has come up for me to leave my girl. Even if you snitch and I lose her, that does not guarantee I'm leaving with you.
Because what women don't understand, you know what? I'm gonna start with this.
It's people.
As
it's
a
not
woman,
just women.
Sonata,
Niggas do it too.
No. This statement right here is strictly for women. And you could disagree. This is fueled by ego and pride. Because you don't want to feel like you're the second fiddle. For some reason, women don't feeling like the second fiddle. So of course she has that question: do you like me more than your girl? As a guy, if I'm in the side nigga spot, I know my position and I'm gonna play that position. But for a side chick to ask that question means that's fueled by ego. That means that you feel like you're better than his girl and you should have that spot than being a side chick. Or you have to be represented more or be liked more than the wifey. That question was fueled by ego from the shorty. That was it.
Yeah. It was. Honestly, props to him for being honest that even having a girl. You know they be lying. So
yeah, that's true.
But she already knew what she signed up for. So I don't know why she thought he was going to leave. and go to her in general. Like, but why? He would have done it already, honestly. Like,
I think that
unless he's telling that lie. Now, there's a lie that I shit on the fellas. There's niggas that be talking down about their wifey. Oh my God, I'm gonna leave her. I can't stand being with her no more. Oh my God, she does everything wrong. Like, if you feeding these lies to your side chick, then I can see why she would have that thought. But if you're not and she have that thought, this is pure ego. Now, if you feeding them lies, then all right, my nigga, you wild out. You put too much sauce in the game now, and now she thinks that she could take wifey's spot. Well, you know damn well you don't want her to take wifey's spot.
I'm about to say it. I was like, emotionally, we don't have. There's no capacity, male or female, to have two, unless you were in a polyamorous relationship. Then that's a whole different battle. We've had that conversation on the pod before about like just going through the breakdowns. I would love to have a poly person on here too, just to like kind of talk about the differences. But we talked about that. Unless you're into that, the emotional capacity you have to have two relationships. No, because once someone get crazy, what you gonna do? You gonna dub the crazy one, right? And it's not, you're not gonna dub the one. You're not gonna dub your main partner, your number one, the one that when you die they should be posting you, the only person posting you, right? See how I tied that back together. But you're gonna get rid of the one that's like, all right, cool, yeah, the pussy was great, but that was it. We can have sex, we can have fun. I didn't have to worry about none of the emotional shit with my girl. I don't got to worry about this rent, this bill. If I got the bread, whatever, throw you a couple hundo, I'm chilling. You feel me? So that's another key component with it. You gonna let me? I can talk to you. I mean, if I'm going to work from 8 to 6, I can talk to you from 7:30 when I leave work to 6:30 when I get home, and you're fine with that. I can see you at XYZ events, and that's it. I'm not walking in with you. I'm not walking out with you. I'll meet you at the car park by the car 3 blocks over. You feel me? Not saying I know the recipe, but I've heard a few things along my years. You feel me? Like, why would I ever care? And I'm gonna like you more because you're the fun one. Once it gets stressful, toots by toots. We had a great run. I hope you find love. Find love soon. You feel me?
And also, one thing that needs to be talked about is, now this is controversial talk. This is a hot take. Guys don't, not saying all guys, but most guys don't fall for the grass is greener on the other side. We know what we got. We know that 80% of our wifey holding it down. We're not going to fall. And some guys do, by the way. I'm not saying all guys. Most guys don't fall for that 20%. Now, the thing you could say is the opposite for women. Sometimes women fall for that 20% and forgetting about the 80% that your actual guy do. And that's what kind of mess up for. Never fall for that 20%. Stick to that 80.
Yeah, I was going to be like, you ODing. I don't know, Sonata, what you think?
30-70? I don't know. I feel like the proportions is a little.
Well, you know,
I don't know.
Tyler Perry made the 80-20, made it strong. I just been running with it ever since. But it could be 70-30 the longer you got time in. I think no, this is happening. I had this conversation in therapy, so I feel comfortable throwing it out here in the toxic segment. It's like I seen it. I'm gonna give credit. It's not an original thought. I definitely seen it in some form of fashion on social media. But it's like when a man chooses his girl, he commits. And the sacrifices, for lack of other words, is other women. Do niggas still cheat? Do they still try to bag? Do they still XYZ? Absolutely. Not saying that nobody's perfect. I get it. 100%. But once you commit, you pretty much in it. Do whatever. Right? A lot of women, and I had this conversation today, a lot of women know they have options. And a lot of their options are predicated on what they want at a given moment. So a woman will commit, but if she change her mind, we've had this. This is the scariest thing for a brother that's ready to commit. Once you see your girl change her mind about you, oh, that's tough to come back from. So if she changed her mind and that 30% is all that she want at that given time, oh, pack it up, bro. You know you gonna get the text message if you break up or if y'all go through it for a couple months. You know you can get that message like, I was wilding, I'm sorry, I was being selfish. You gonna get that as a man. And for a lot of us, that'll be like, all right, cool, I can take that. I'm fine with that. But that 30%, like you was alluding to, that's where it's like, shit. Or that 20%, she left me because that nigga had money. Didn't care that he was married. Didn't care he had kids. Didn't care what. Like, this is I'm throwing out there, right? Like, didn't give a fuck. It was just the money and fun. And I was willing to throw everything else away. So I think that's the real hard thing about that conversation. We think about the roles of side partners in relationships and liking them more. They feel that need. A lot of guys are more likely to still stay committed, and if their girl find out, they're gonna try to fix it, do whatever. Even if she leave, they're gonna be like, "I use the worst. You was the best thing ever happened to me, girl. How you gonna leave?
You gotta give her that glory tale. You gotta give her that Denzel glory tale. Huh?
Mm-hmm. You gonna do this to me?" Whereas a shorty, when she get caught, I'm sorry. So when we going to dinner, that's really the breakdown of like that side. That's why it's so dangerous, because you find out your partner got a real side, not a work wife or work husband type shit. That shit, that's just immaturity and boredom. That shit don't matter.
But even speaking of that, the work wife and the work husband represents that 30%.
It do,
because they get in that happy, and they, and for women, sometimes they handle that emotional labor at work. They understand what goes on at work more than their husband sometimes.
That's a matter of convenience, though. That's a matter of convenience. It is convenient. It should stop at a certain point. There should be a line where it's like, okay, these is jokes. Once you touch my hand, it's over. It's like, fuck. Now I can't talk to you no more at work.
Yeah. So the moral of this is, don't fall for that 30. Stay with that 70, because that 70 is greater. Oh, was that good? That was good, right? That was a bar. Y'all gonna leave me hanging? All right, fuck y'all.
I don't know, because I kind of seen something like this play out in real time with an extended friend. Unfortunately, they also Greek, and it's just sad. I don't know what it is.
What's going on with you?
I don't know what it is, but something's wrong with y'all.
There's something in the water.
I do, because like it be real.
Once again, what do they color blue and white? What they color blue and white?
For my extended friend, this time it is. So that's why.
Oh shit. Okay, next topic.
Nah, but okay. Scenario, right? This person likes their side more, right? But their main sucks, knows they suck, and will keep sucking. Like, and you know that you suck. So what do you expect your partner to do at that point? Like, do you really expect them to stay in a sucky relationship, or?
Oh,
that's like obligatory cheating. Like, I have to cheat on you because you just ain't shit.
I mean,
and have to find comfort in somewhere else.
And because that could happen, and then there's no let's go out to dinner. Like there's no like that. Like they don't.
Is there a
fix it.
Wait, hold on. Just gender the person who.
Hold on, B. Hold on. What have they had the conversation? Have they had the conversation about the partner sucking?
Yes.
Oh shit! Times. It's over. Isn't that relationship dead?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry to say it's dead. Because it's different. If you're doing that shit without having a conversation, then it's like, all right, that's just blind. That's just blind stupidity. Like, you're just both being dumb. You see, because 9 times out of 10, you could tell when your partner doing some wild shit.
Yeah.
Chris Brown. Of course, you knew Chris Brown was going to the fucking liquor game. She knew he wasn't going to the store for fucking 3 hours taking selfies. Like, you understood that nigga was going to do some slime shit. Probably not to that level, but you know what I'm saying. Like, you understand. So to not have the conversation, or to be avoidant to the conversation, that's where it's like, it's borderline disrespectful. Like, come on, my nigga. We trying to work this out. But if you have the conversation and they still don't give a fuck, well, what you want me to do?
Because men like that exist.
Absolutely. And a lot of men are not emotionally intelligent enough to be like, yo, I'm gonna get my shit together. There's a small population of women that are also not emotionally intelligent enough to be like, yo, I'm gonna stop.
So that goes into the pride. So I mentioned about women and pride and ego in that other scenario. Now this comes into the pride for guys. Sometimes guys are too over their heads thinking that they're good when they're not, or they thinking what they're doing in a relationship supersedes what the woman is actually trying to communicate. And fellas, y'all gotta do better with that. If she is communicating what you're doing wrong or what's going on or her issues, pay attention and don't focus on what you think that you're doing. And I think that's something that fellas do, which is very, very bad. You're thinking like, oh, I'm providing, I'm paying all these bills, but she's telling you that you're not making time for her. You're not reassuring her. So you going to work and paying the bills, yes, that's a good thing. You should get a little praise, but you're not fulfilling her needs by reassuring her.
Some people don't even pay bills, but I'm gonna leave it at that.
Damn.
Did that help me out, Slick? That help me out, Slick?
That helps you a little bit.
Did that help me out?
That helps you out. That was good. That nigga ain't shit. He not paying no bill. That nigga just fucking and eating. Yeah, you got a roommate. Shorty, what's wrong with you in college?
But I'm a firm believer. If you keep mentioning the same, now if it's different complaints, then maybe he might. But if Shorty keep mentioning the same thing over and over, she could go ahead and cheat, because a nigga clearly not listening at that point. You feel me? It's serious.
Permission to cheat, you said? Damn.
Yeah, I mean,
See how there's scenarios where it could happen.
Hey, we equal over here. Like, even though, I know the narrative in the bingo card is we be going hard at women.
Yo, I told you about
No, it's we.
shit.
It's we. I said it's correct.
Told you
It's
about
we.
this weed shit.
W-E, Slick Grayson and I.
This is not French class.
This might not go well, boys. I don't know how many other groupings that we have to put in.
Fucking hate you.
But
I don't like you.
we fair because we understand that guys sometimes, the awful thing is the ego is what I'm learning getting older is ego is a bitch. I ain't gonna hold you. Ego will have you doing stuff and misreading a certain situation and unable to accept certain things because you get beside yourself and you think yourself more than what it is. Once you're able to have a healthy ego, I promise you, in almost any relationship in your life, friendship, workship, and all that, once you have a healthy ego, the star is the moon. You feel me?
Pride is the devil, like Cole said. Your pride and ego will fuck you up.
You feel me? Now, we have this scenario that we do over here. It's a choose one. And this week's choose one is, would you rather your partner body count be 10, but it's all your homies, or the body count be 100, but it's full of random people?
Do you just go on
choose one?
Do you go on ChatGPT and just type this shit in? Where the fuck does this come from?
I think I got it from a podcast. Matter of fact, you keep talking. Maybe stuff I'll give them the credit.
Shit.
Which one you choosing? Slick?
10 homies or 100 randoms? 100 randoms every day. Every day, all day, I don't give a fuck. Because if I'm doing anything with the homies and somebody coming and say I got next, I might shoot them. Because that's wild. Because you fucked my girl. So, like, how the fuck? And it's different. Because, this might not go well. Some niggas be Eskimo bros. Some niggas,
I was just about to say something.
Shout out to the Eskimo bros. Shout out to my Eskimo bros out there. Hope y'all doing well. You feel me?
Some dudes will have a couple buys in common, but it's never wifey. If it's wifey, oh Lord, something went horribly wrong.
Because I have a scenario.
I'm about to say, you got another friend? Oh shit, your friend's nasty.
A lot of scenarios over
I'm gonna let y'all know it's never me.
I'm starting to doubt
that. I told y'all I'm mixing.
Your friends are disgusting.
There's all right, two guys, right? Besties, Eskimo bros. One of them, like, that's one of his baby mama now, and like they're together. How would y'all feel? Like,
can't never tell.
Who hit first?
The one who's not with that person. So the person who was with them was after.
Hey, brother, luck of the draw. You the one that shot her club up. That was stupid on your part. You the last one to hit.
I don't
know.
take
responsibility.
I don't know. I consider myself a mature person, but that's still a little weird shit.
Could you still be friends with them?
You can still be homies, but it's also like, damn, you fucked the mother of my kid.
Yes.
Like what? Like.
Yeah, no, I had to put you to a different tier of homie now. Now you can't be in like my close homie. Like you can't come to my crib. You can't come to my kid's birthday party.
If I say you're not around my woman, just off of strength, like that's wild. Because I'm like,
yeah, I can't see no interaction between you and my girl. Planned. It has to be random.
You fucked my girl,
even though it was before.
But it's like, I get it. Like they knew, they both know. Like they both want some. Like I understand that.
I think honestly, I think so. But I don't know.
See, look, how many times he clipped it?
I think once.
Wait, was it the first guy's girl, or it was just something that he was just hitting on the side?
Just random, just a random kind of thing.
Okay, that's not too bad. It's
not horrible.
Like one or two times for the first guy. Now the second one, he cuffed it. The second one cuffed it.
Yeah,
that's dangerous though.
But did the second one he hit it before he cuffed it?
I'm not sure.
Or did he hit it and then he got it pregnant and then he decided to cuff it after he got it pregnant?
Nah, cuffed and then pregnant. Yeah, and then they took together.
He probably knew then.
They had to have 100% honest, transparent.
I feel like he knew. Not gonna hold you. I don't have the proof.
They had to talk.
No, wait. You know what? Now, Slick. As we're older now, we're in our 30s now, right?
Don't say that shit too loud.
Now, if it was us, if it was a girl that you messed with when we was in college, right? And now, I probably won't feel no type of way if you cuffed her. because it's been close to 10 years. So I want to be upset.
I probably wouldn't care. Time heals over. How I feel?
What if it was within a year time?
Wait, what the fuck?
Oh no, that nigga was plotting. That nigga was plotting. That nigga was plotting.
The semen didn't dry from the wall yet.
She has not. It has not emptied out. Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. Wow. This is wow.
I gave at least an 8 to 10 year difference between Slick.
Yeah, I'm like it was a year. So
God,
it really depends on time. Like if it's like okay, early 20s and then we met late 30s, because what I realize now, being in your early 30s and mid 30s is a dangerous shit. Niggas don't give a fuck now. Don't care your whole history. What I'm learning now is they don't care about your whole background. What you did, you could have been a whole porn star, did all that bunch of shit. Hey, if you good now,
that's like the most extreme one that you picked.
I'm talking about they don't care about your. I'm talking about like niggas out here in their 30s right now. They don't care about none of your past.
I'm about to say,
you right now at that present moment, you're good. Niggas is fucking with you.
That whole rebrand at 30 is different. The whole rebrand,
yes.
It's like you know how Dre said your wholeness can't get deleted. Nah, it gets deleted at 30. Or niggas just don't give a fuck.
Niggas don't give a fuck. Like, yo, you've been hoeing for a minute now. You now it's gonna ask you stop hoeing? You did? All right, cool, maybe. Let's go. What I'm realizing now in my 30s now, yo, the past don't care. What you did in your 20s, now women don't it's not an excuse for you to go out here and for us to be wilding up still.
Don't be fucking in no alleys.
You feel me? Have some damn decorum out here. You feel me? But what I'm realizing, talking to other 30-year-olds and who they date, because I'm seeing a bunch of people dating people from the past that they would never date before.
Nigga, they be dating 20 years up, 10 years down. I be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's insane.
Because it's slim pickings in your 30s. Because at that moment, most of the people they probably have kids. They probably divorced. So if you find, it's like, yo, if you find a girl who don't got no kids or never been married, but she was a hoe, you taking her. You feel me? You that's a prize. That's a prize in the 30s.
I don't know. I heard something. I heard something recently, or I think I saw on Twitter. I get all my news from Twitter. That like men aren't really checking for women that are in their 30s now because it's like a stigma against older women, and men are more likely to choose younger women now.
It's not gonna go well. A lot of niggas don't.
I saw that.
A lot of men don't want to deal with the what's the word I'm looking for? Responsibility. The responsibility of dealing with a seasoned woman. That's probably a nice way to put it. I think that a lot of men. I got a choice between this girl that's been through we've experienced. We've been through all the same shit I've been through. Done seen all the same shit I've been through. Done been to the parties, all this shit, right? She got her expectations. She's on a clock. It's a lot of time. That's like I'm like niggas don't really start thinking they time is up till they hit they mid 40. That's why you see niggas buying Harley Davidsons and shit when they got like 500 pounds and all that extra shit at 45. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But you get that young girl, that impressionable girl. She ain't seen the world yet. It's things that you could do for her that you probably can't do for the 30-year-old. One of my bosses told me the realest shit. He said 30 for a man is the best time because all the shit you were doing in your 20s, now you got money, or you should have money. You can do whatever the fuck you want. So if you want to trick on a young girl, go somewhere, take a young girl, never been nowhere, get a little excursion and dog her out, you can do that. What an older woman is, it's responsibility, it's accountability. You gotta have your shit together. You can't just get by on, I'm gonna take you to this nice dinner once a month.
There's no more potential possibilities with that. It's definite.
Yeah, it's like,
and also a lot of stuff is you don't have to deal with the jadedness. Like I'm not telling fellas to date younger. I'm not putting that message out, but a lot of the young girls don't have that jadedness, or don't have that. Matter of fact, not jadedness. I feel like that's the wrong word to use. Don't have negative experience with that many guys yet. They probably have a few negative experiences, but it's not that much.
People in their age group, so it's like you chalk it up to just being young and stupid, as opposed to just that's who you are. When you 30, you are who you are. And I think whatever. So you come. So even with guys with all genders, you come when you're in your 30s, it comes with a level of stubbornness, because you know what it is. You're not really changing. You're cementing as a person, and also when you reach that age and you are single, you have some negative experience. So why would I go after the girl who probably been jaded, and I have to do all when I could go to this one who's kind of like, oh, this shit sounds bad, a blank canvas in a way, or a canvas with minimum paint on it. But I guess
why would I go to a canvas that has it filled up 75%?
Hold on, because there is something else I saw that I
shit.
think it was an 8 at the table video. You know, they toxic as hell in there. They be talking about a whole bunch of shit. But they were saying, some guy was saying that he'd rather choose a younger woman because he can mold her into what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
But
a lot of grooming.
Isn't that
it's grooming?
Ego and pride.
That's ego and pride and grooming. Yeah, it's nasty.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like
but the thing, but you know what that gets me tight is the grooming always get a negative conversation on men, but we both do it. Women, we talk about this a lot on this podcast. The Build-A-Bear, women love a project nigga.
But a Build-A-Bear,
unfortunately, yeah.
But a Build-A-Bear can also be a little older, just not realize the shit that they could do.
Yeah, but they molding him into something that they see something in that man. Whether that his potential to be great or a hustler, whatever, and they're gonna mold him into that. Guys are doing the same thing too, but they just do with a girl young because at that age I ain't gonna lie, this is gonna sound bad, but they look youthful. They have a better body, so of course you're gonna gravitate to that, and they're more adherent to listen than a girl older. They're easy moldable. Like I feel like you could do a Build-A-Bear project with men at a later age than you could do with a girl at a later age. You could do the Build-A-Bear project.
But a lot of girls, if they not, the Build-A-Bear is more of a younger game. I think a lot of girls will get that older nigga, the 10 years up, 15 years up, already seasoned in his career, got his money right. Because again, that takes out half the battle. You worried about a nigga trying to get a job. This nigga got one. We can worry about the social shit later. You feel me? And you can do the fun shit with the money. So it's a lot of different ways to look at it. But I don't know.
I don't know though. That is. I mean,
I would never.
As long as you going in, if you're going to do the whole grooming or Build-A-Bear project, as long as you going at where pure intentions. Hey, bro, do what you.
Could you do it?
You know?
I couldn't do it. I feel like I like to talk too much, and that will fuck me up. No matter how.
Oh yeah.
Unless she gotta be mature. What they say, mature beyond her years. If she's not that, I'm gonna be bored.
And also, these young girls got too much energy. They want to be outside, Casamigos,
doing TikTok,
some gorilla shit, liquor something. I ain't doing all that, mama. I'm sorry.
TikTok dancing party.
I can't groom you. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Give me my girl with a little jaded on her. You feel me? Give me my little 50% canvas. I'm a rock out with her. You feel me? Might got to go to therapy, but hey, we gonna
everybody
do
should go to therapy.
We are pro.
I advocate therapy for all.
Absolutely. Everybody, all my friends that go to therapy, y'all appreciate it because y'all getting y'all shit together like I'm trying to get mine together. Let's do it.
But you didn't choose one. Which one you choosing? You trying to stick? Look how she trying to bring up scenarios to block out over here.
I thought you was fearless, Sonata.
Wait, this is the
100 bodies.
This is the
10 homies.
Oh, 100 because I couldn't look at some. I'm very emotional. Like I can't. I can't now. Now I don't have no friends. Now I don't have no homies.
You can't see your friends like, yo, my girls did the whole chandelier twist on him. Like you can't.
I don't got no homies. Because girls be talking our group chat, so it's like then I know what happened
on him.
So it's like I'm gonna know what happened. I can't. No.
Yeah, nah. Think about
random.
it. Wait,
I'll never know.
Wait. Question: how many people got 10 fucking homies? When you really think about it, at this big age. Oh yeah, you gonna be friendless as fuck. Yeah, no, absolutely fucking not.
Yeah.
100. Hope 100 randos had the time of their life, and I never run into them.
Facts.
But wait, I just caught. So you said y'all really be in the chat saying everything.
Nigga,
are
you
y'all
do
not
that.
scared about that? Because we just talked about that a couple episodes ago about not bragging on your eater. Now, what we mean by not bragging on your eater is if you are fucking someone, do not brag too much because that basically gives an invitation for your man to try to see what that is about. You feel me? So like when women say all these details, you talk about how he did this, he smacked it, he licked it the right way. Are you not scared that your homegirl might want to see what that's hitting for?
Nah. I mean, if you got good friends, but your circle can't be that big because there's always like if there's 10 people in the room, there's at least 2 people that don't like you for real, right? Like they act like they're your friend, but they're not really. Maybe they're there for like to be around fun things or like do fun things with y'all or like reap the benefits of whatever you're reaping. So that's why the circle got to be small. You got to get the trusted friends. You can't say everything because no one wants to really hear everything. I'm not like signing on to Pornhub
So women
right now.
not
Like I want to know.
So I'm saying like in a woman's group chat, I'm not saying like, yo, he did me this way. He did that.
But like the Cliff Notes version, you know, like that'll happen.
Yeah,
in the group chat, like a Cliff Notes version of it.
Yeah, my knees touching my shoulders. Like, it was some wild shit like that, but nothing crazy. You're not giving detail for detail.
Yeah,
because
like
fellas don't give that details out because we don't want you to find out. We might say, yeah, shit.
Well,
head was valid. Now the ass was fat, and then shit was super valid, and that's it. That's literally
the Cliff Notes version.
Yeah, about like 25 words. That's what we probably say. What I realized, girls be like, yeah, nah, he did this. He had me this X, Y, Z way. And I'd be like, no wonder why some of y'all homegirls be fucking y'all man, because you prop this nigga up as as Dick King. Of course they gonna try to find out how they say it for, especially when they find out he's a good nigga and he's doing good by you. Oh nah, maybe.
The ones that malice you and bad mind you, yeah, they're gonna try. 100%.
So women, continue doing that because.
Oh my god. Yo, what?
Women, continue doing that. You feel me? Continue speaking on that man. He deserves credit. He's a good man, Savannah.
I don't know. I saw something always on Twitter of guys in a group chat and all they post is like sex videos. Like
no.
That's
there are group chats that do that. I'm not a part of them. Like I give you our group chats. Really, it depends on every group chat has a specific reason.
Okay.
So there's like the fantasy sports group chat. There's the work group chat. There's the we going on vacation group chat. Every chat has a reason, and every friend hits a different group chat with their shenanigans. So it's never nothing too crazy. If you got a porn group chat, y'all niggas just dangerously horny.
Yeah, nah. And I can tell you, Slick in our group chat, we have a chat where we send topics to, which is our Twitter and our TikTok, and then we have our text messages where he over here yelling at me about something I did. So that's basically our group chat right there. We don't really do nothing much.
We planning an event. That's what happened. Like literally, I guess our friend group is boring. As much as we probably get bad talked as a friend group, we don't be wilding. Like I could genuinely say, if my shorty went through my group chat, would she turn her head like she bad-eyed a few things? Possibly. But it's nothing egregious. I'll be like, oh yeah, I said that shit. That's probably if your man can say that about his group chats, then you have nothing to worry about.
I have different group chats for different purposes. I have one with a few gay friends added, so it gets a little spicy in there. So some people might not want to see what's in there, not because of what we said, it's because of what they said.
I'm about to say,
is what it is.
Nobody want. No, I don't think niggas want to hear no dick stories if you're not swinging. That
no,
way.
Exactly. See, that would be jarring for somebody.
Like, now, I ain't gonna lie. You are right. There are chats that guys do drop tapes, but those are some nasty niggas. They like some Mongols. But that's what the chat's for. But you know,
that's what I heard.
I did hear there are some like some group me's or some Telegram chats or like freak chats where
I heard that too. Yeah,
where there's a bunch of even with women too in there. They just be talking about nothing but freak shit. You know, I don't know. I don't be in those chats. You know, but I know, you know, I heard stuff go down in there. You feel me?
Sicko mode.
You sure you haven't been in those chats?
You know a little bit too
All
much.
right, thank you for coming today. You feel me? I think Sonata, you're a great co-host. You feel me? How was the experience? We wasn't too wild, right? The TSA.
Nah, it didn't get too crazy. Y'all funny.
You know, good.
You coming back? We enjoyed this. This was fun. I don't think we've had an hour-long TSA in a long time. So when you pulling back up, can we get you back monthly? Can we do an episode with Sonata monthly? Can we get you in the building?
I wouldn't mind that. Y'all know I'm the podcast queen. Would not mind.
Let's do it. And let the people know where they can find you.
So tell you information where they can find you at. You also be streaming too, so put your Twitch out there.
I be streaming. Everyone knows who. It's funny because on Twitch, I'll say like you call me Sonata, or if you know my real name, you call me that too. I don't hide. I'm real big. Y'all know that. Like I'll be all
big energy. Big energy. Heard you.
Nah, it could be bigger. It is what it is. But everyone could find me at Janelle. Let me spell it out. Well, actually, do y'all know how to pronounce my last name? Have you guys ever tried?
Has Brian ever pronounced anything properly? I've never tried, to be honest.
Yeah. So my at. Oh, what?
Searching.
You just started cussing.
No.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Straight chin? Straight cha?
Nah.
Oh shit, I fucked up.
Stretching?
How you say it?
Stretching?
Strawn.
Straunching.
Strawn.
That's
like
Strawn.
Yes.
I don't
Strawn.
spell no damn Strawn.
It don't, right?
it.
It's Scottish.
It doesn't spell.
It's a Scottish last name, but I'm Jamaican. Like my parents are Jamaican, but slaves, right? Moving, people occupying places. Like Scotland came to Jamaica, something happened. But everyone can find me at Janelle, Janel.
And she popping on there. She got over 10K.
I'll be trying. I'm getting there.
Oh, my fault.
I play violin.
Wait. Spell it out again. I talk while
you Janel Strachan. I'm a violinist. I love playing events. I do weddings. Weddings are my favorite. They quick and easy, I do birthday parties. I do dinners. I dance when I feel like dancing. It don't really be making the bread, but I be dancing if I feel like it. But I do that, and I work in podcasting. I work in the podcast industry, so it's been a fun time. I don't think I've ever been on a podcast.
Well,
hey, we your first one?
I've never been on a podcast. I buy and sell ads on podcasts all day, every day, and I've never been on one.
Because you know what? This came about because, she hit me up talking about what Mike we knew, so I thought she was starting her own podcast over here.
Nah.
And I think you should. After this conversation we had today, I think you stream, so it's kind of like a podcast in itself.
I could.
A little bit.
Honestly, I could. I know the recipes of a good one.
I don't know. I feel like
you might. Hey,
I feel like we could use a feminine voice around here. These parts. I'm just saying we could talk business.
It works.
It works.
Hey, I'm with it.
It works. We'll see.
You're already part of the crew already by other means. So hey,
I'm about to say,
I didn't, right?
And just make sure
I didn't know what I was getting myself into.
I was about to say, just make sure anybody that's sliding in those DMs, y'all keep it motherfucking respectful.
Oh yeah, nah.
No, you know what's funny?
I'm putting her out there so y'all can follow her streams.
No one does that. Like guys don't do that. They don't slide into my DMs.
Well, let's keep it that way.
That happened since like college, 100%.
Let's keep it that way.
Let me check your page.
No, it can stay that way. I'm fine with that.
I mean, your page is because
it's very PG.
You an elegant person. You're not. I don't see no regular social media pose. You're not putting the one hip up to show the cheeks. There's nothing out there. You're just doing
one hip.
You're doing dancing. You're doing one hip. Showing your dogs off.
Regardless, we gotta make sure we keep it this way. Niggas is nasty out here.
All you niggas,
decorum.
I know some of y'all niggas be fiending when anytime I put an ad in the damn chat, y'all be over here looking. That's not the one. Now, Big Money.
I mean, y'all can look. Come
Big
follow
Money
me.
B still looking though.
Come follow
Big me. Big Money B still looking for her outside. She ain't trying to be outside. I was just talking to her recently.
That's jokes.
So, she done being heartbroken over that nigga. So I'm gonna put a lot of reminder, and I know you listening, Big Money V. She gonna hate me for this. Hey, so y'all can go at Big Money V, but this one, hey, it's shut down for you, all right? But follow her stream if you like. She a dope Call of Duty play. What do you playing on Twitch?
Oh, okay. I'll be in this. You already know my green screen right behind me. I love The Sims. I play The Sims. I'm a very cozy streamer, but I'm a Call of Duty fan. I took a break from Black Ops 1, and I haven't played up until now, Modern Warfare 2. So there's like a big stretch of time that I lost out on. So I'm in it now. I have a shirt with Ghost on it that I'm proud to own when he's sitting in the car. Y'all know that meme. The Ghost meme.
Oh, yes.
It's on the shirt. I got the shirt. But I'll be playing Call of Duty. Y'all need to play with me. Like,
this might not go well gaming coming soon. Gaming coming soon.
And if you want to play with us, join our damn Discord too. You feel me? On our Patreon and all that good stuff. You feel me? If you want to be part of that.
Oh, it's up. It's lit. I love it. We just connected, y'all.
All right, you already know what it go. You already know how this goes. Please follow us on all social media. This might not go well. If you're any branding deals, business opportunities, please email us at thismightnotgo@gmail.com. I'm the host with the most, Mr. Him Butler, Himmy Turner, Him Duncan, Himmy Hendrix, B Brezzy, Papi Sazon.
And I'm just slick with it. And I hope you guys have an amazing week. We appreciate Sonata for coming through. We'll see you next week. We out of here.
Takao.
Distinct beats.
Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it, one take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that, that's the one.